So I'm sitting here studying for my 2022 Acura MDX review, which if you haven't seen my winter impressions of the super handling all-wheel drive, go ahead and check that out. News just slapped me in the face about a Grmn Sport Touring Corolla that could be coming this year. Welcome back to the channel. If you're excited about anything sporty coming from Toyota, guys, we're well due for a sporty Toyota coming to America. That's not the 8.6, that's not the Supra. So let's head on over to Spider 7, coming from Japan, of course. Toyota's ultimate wagon to be released, Corolla Touring Grmn, is expected. Now, GR is their Gazoo Racing, that is like their TRD, but for global cars, it seems like anyways. And Grmn is their top, their highest level Meisters of Nürburgring or Masters of whatever. It's a silly name, but is their top level designation for any single model that they can make in terms of sportiness. And this image is what they're expecting it to look like, which I'm okay if it does. The problem with this whole thing is that the Sport Touring Corolla does not come to the United States, which is a huge travesty. It's the best looking Corolla out there. It's a beautiful wagon. I mean, the hatchback is pretty cool looking too, but I think most people in America would rather have the option of having a wagon over the sedan. What do you guys think? I'll see you in the comments below, but let's keep reading into the details. The powertrain shares the 1.6 liter inline 3-cylinder turbo from the GR Yaris. Well, that doesn't really come as a surprise. We've been speculating that for a while, up to around 270 horsepower depending on the market that it's in. And of course, a 6-speed manual transmission. And it will be having the all-wheel drive system, the GR4, taken from the GR Yaris. So those are all the things we wanted in a GR Corolla. Well, it looks like we're going to be getting it. Now, the ultimate wagon, the Corolla Touring Grmn, is expected to debut in September of 2021. Interestingly, the last thing they have to say, in addition, the hatchback Corolla Sport Grmn is supposed to be on sale at that same time. Unfortunately, well, it's better than nothing, but the hatchback Corolla Sport, as they're calling the Grmn version of that, that's the version I expect would be coming to the United States. We already get the hatchback in manual transmission. We don't get the Corolla Touring wagon, unfortunately. I would love to have the wagon. My gosh, I know you guys would be excited over it as well, but to have either is definitely better than nothing. We've already been snuffed here in North America on the fantastic GR Yaris. Hopefully this is true. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Spider 7 is a scoop site from Japan. A lot of the times they're pretty accurate. There have been times they haven't been. So take it with a grain of salt, but I'm feeling good about this one. And we got more Corolla news. So Toyota will be building Corolla Cross at KZN plant. This is news24.com. And Toyota South Africa Motors will build the new Corolla Cross at its prospection plant in Durban. Well, I think this is going to be the global Corolla that we're going to get also here in the United States as the Corolla Cross. This will be produced in the plant alongside of Mazda's down in Alabama. We will also be getting a hybrid version of it as well. Hopefully all-wheel drive. I don't believe there's all-wheel drive yet for the Corolla Cross in the Asian markets. I could be wrong on that, but hopefully we get all-wheel drive here in the United States. I mean, it's almost necessary. It would be a great way for them to compensate for the lack of the all-wheel drive on the CHR here stateside, even though it's available in all-wheel drive other places in the world. The CHR is, but this would be a good way for them to get rid of the CHR, have an all-wheel drive Corolla Cross in the United States. It looks like they're going to be having it obviously in the South African market, so I think it's just the next stop is going to be produced here in America. So what would that mean for the CHR? My theory was the CHR could be replaced by a sporty crossover Celica, as Toyota just revived the Celica nameplate for their trademarks anyways. So again, that's all my gut feeling, and that's a lot of what this video is today, is a lot of conjecture, but I know most of you guys enjoy that, and we can talk about it down in the comments. And lastly, before I let you guys go, and before I get back finishing my full review on the 2022 Acura MDX, over Automotive News, Toyota tops Volkswagen to become world's #1 vehicle seller in 2020. They did it, guys. They rose back to the top. I believe the last time they were on top was like 2016. 2015. Fact check myself. There it is. I knew I was pretty close. But let's see why this was happening. You know, there's a lot of crazy stuff to happen in the world in 2020. Toyota weathered the storm the best. So Toyota's 2020 sales, which include Lexus, Daihatsu, and Hino, fell 11% to 9.53 million units. Volkswagen declined by 15% to 9.31 million units, which includes Volkswagen, Audi, Porsche, Skoda, Seat, and Scania and MAN heavy truck units. And Volkswagen, in theory, was hit harder because in Europe, their sales were more affected, largely affected by the outbreak. So European Union, where passenger cars sales fell an unprecedented 24% to fewer than 10 million units in 2020. Whereas Toyota, on the other hand, has a much larger presence in the United States, where the market was down 14.4%. So a 10% difference from 24% to 14% in their largest markets, respectively. That explains why Toyota has risen to the top of the automaker race, I guess is the best way to put it. And guys, I will leave it there. Grmn, Corolla hatchback and wagon. Man, I really want the wagon, but unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get it here. But if we get the hatchback, that's good enough. I'll take it. And guys, I'll see you in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you made this fun video, smash the like button, subscribe for more Japanese, Korean auto news. And yes, working on the 2022 MDX. It's been a lot of fun. Can't wait to show you my impressions. I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.